Hello friends, welcome to Acquire IAS. Today we are going to discuss an important report, right friends, which is most important for UPSC prelims, mains as well as interview also friends. Okay, prelims, mains and interview. You can download the news analysis on daily basis from the Telegram channel, which is most important for these three stages, UPSC's three stages, right friends. So next you can join our Facebook page. Let me take you there. Just a second friends. Yes. So you can join this WhatsApp group for mains answer writing initiatives, and right now there are no initiatives on mains answer writing because this is a time to start the prelims revision friends, prelims practicing papers, right friends. You should practice papers as much as possible, right? So try to minimize your mains concentration. So right friends, this is my only suggestion. Next it's up to you what to do, what not to do, right friends. So this is my Facebook page, you can follow me there, and you can subscribe blogs for getting an interesting articles regarding the various personality development and other UPSC articles, right friends. You can join the Telegram channel for getting various PDFs friends, right? So today we are going to discuss an important report that is released by the United States Commission on International Religious Freedom report friends, right friends. So this is a annual report of 2020. So what's the India stand in this report? We will see entire things and why it is important in the perspective of UPSC prelims, mains, interview as well, right? So let me take you to the slides. So here is your first slide, that is the United States Department has released its report friends. Who released it? That is United States Department. So first of all you have to keep note of each and everything whatever I am saying here. I mean particularly I will mention that it is important for prelims, mains in such a way, so you have to mark in your notes or you can write it up, right friends. So first of all, this report is released by the United States Department, right? And this report is called as International Religious Freedom Report, right friends? International Religious Freedom Report, a survey of the state of religious freedom across the world, submitted to the United States, right friends? So what are the concerns of this report? We will see in this detail, right? These reports note the changes of the status in the Jammu and Kashmir, right friends. Next, Citizenship Amendment Act and the National Register of Citizens. Next, mob lynching which is happening in 2018 friends, right? So 2018 it has been taken a very severe conditions, and anti-convergence law, the Babri Masjid decisions by the Supreme Court in the 2018 reversal of ban on some women entering the Sabarimala temple. So Sabarimala, the verdict which is given by the Supreme Court, the public are protesting for the reversal of its judgment, right friends. So the issue is going on. Next, issues of religious inspired by mob violence, lynching and communal violence were sometimes denied or ignored by the lawmakers, right? So there are no proper laws regarding the mob lynching in India. After the lynching has been took place in India, various states has been demarcated the laws, right friends. Next we move further. Some officials from the Hindu majority parties including the BJP made inflammatory public remarks or social media posts against the minority community. These statements is clearly mentioned in those annual report friends. So right, so this is not a newspaper article or something else, so this is directly marked in the annual reports. So you can consider these kind of statements in your mains answer writing when you are writing the both pros and cons about the democracy in the system, what kind of government, what kind of governance is going right now in past and present. You can compare those well, right? So those points are important for mains friends, right? Next, here in this annual report, it has been took the positive developments in religious freedom and negative as well. So for example, India was not cited in either of the list, right friends? Next, for example, Nicaragua, Nigeria and China were cited as a negative examples. Why these are negatives? There are certain reasons. We will see that there is in China, state-sponsored repressions against all religious continues to intensify, right friends? Second thing is the Chinese Communist Party is now ordering religious organizations to obey CCP, that is Chinese Communist Party leadership, and infuse communist dogmas into their teachings and practice of their faith. Uyghurs, Tibetans, Falun Gong followers and Christians were being repressed by the China, right friends? So these are all important for your mains examinations, friends. So you have to very much keen observation about this. And for example, if the UPSC will ask which of the following states or which of the following countries has been kept under the negative listing of the United States Commission of Religious Freedom, then you have to mark this, you have to remember these options, friends. That is Nicaragua, Nigeria and China. Those are kept under the negative side, right? So why? The reason is the following reasons, that is Uyghur, Tibetan and Falun Gong's followers or Christians were being repressed by the China. These are all repressed by the Chinese government, right friends? Next we see about the United States Commission on Religious Freedom. Where is the headquarters is located and how it is been appointed, and for what purpose? What are the is the recommendations of this body is mandatory or not? Okay friends, so we'll see that. So first of all, let me tell you that the headquarter of United States Commission on International Religious Freedom is Washington, right friends? So this is most important, so you have to remember this. Next, it is an independent and bipartisan US federal government. Now bipartisan, what is the meaning of bipartisan? Here bipartisan means two, involving two bodies, right friends? So two political bodies might be, so anything, so here it is two, friends. Bipartisan means two. So we'll see further. Next, it is a bipartisan US federal government commission created by the, this is most important friends for your prelims, mains as well as interview also. So created by the International Religious Freedom Act of 1998. It was created in 1998, friends. Okay, so you have to remember this. Next, it monitors the universal right to freedom of religion or belief abroad, right? USCIRF uses international standards to monitor religious freedom violation globally and makes policies recommendations to the president, the secretary of the state and Congress. So it will make the policies and give the recommendations to the president, secretary of the state and the Congress. Next, UNCIRF commissions are appointed by the president and the congressional leaders of the both political parties, right friends? Next we see further. Here their work is supported by the professionals, non-partisan staff. Next, it is separated from the State Department, although the department's ambassador at large for international religious freedom is non-voting ex officio commissioner, right friends? So its ambassador will be non-voting ex officio commissioner, means he will be the ex officio commissioner. This is important for your prelims, friends, right? So you have to remember this. Next, its recommendations are not binding. So you can see here these recommendations are not binding only, it is an advisory, right friends? And acts only as a conscience keeper. Conscience means doing good to others, so, right friends? So you should not think bad about others, so doing good to others is called as conscience keepers for two branches in the USA, that is legislature and the executive, friends, right? So I hope you have understand a crystal clear about this report, friends. So if you have any doubts, please do in the comment section, let me know your doubt, and then I can easily clarify your doubt, friends, right? So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do subscribe for Acquire IAS, and do share as much as possible with your friends. And yes friends, so that is it for this video. Thank you very much. Have a great day. So we will meet in next video, friends. Thank you.